All right, guys, the Iceman here on the Jeffrey Rose YouTube channel, the Iceman V2013 channel. And yeah, I've been fuming as of late. I have a lot of issues that I really would like to talk about, and I probably won't talk about all of them. First off, I've seen a lot of stuff on Facebook, um, you know, users on Facebook bad mouthing other YouTube users and whatnot. And, you want to know, this is 2014. It's not 2009. It's not 2010, where a lot of this all began. Um, there's a lot of younger YouTubers out there, and there's a lot of older YouTube users out there that are just a small fish in the huge, big pond, guys. Now, I've noticed with a lot of the smaller YouTubers, they put a lot of effort into their videos. They try to make good quality videos, and a lot of them do. And there's a lot of the bigger YouTubers that, you're talking over 10,000 plus subs. Some of them just make a video just to make a video because they know they'll get a lot of, views and whatnot. And I'm not mentioning anybody personally. And I will say this, it's not Sean's View Entertainment because I think Sean does work for what he's done. I know there's a lot of people out there that are jealous of him. I don't agree with everything he does, but I respect what he does. And with that being said, I mean, I have no problem with Sean getting 37, 39, 40,000 subs. There's a woman out there, Lugey, Lugey PS3, that has over 70,000 subs. Check her out. She does great wrestling videos. Nobody ever talks about her. I don't know, maybe it's because she's female. I don't know. Nobody ever talks about her. But the smaller YouTubers, guys that are growing, like the Andre Corbeils of the world, the Jekko Knights of the world, the Peter Gilmores of the world, myself, Aaron loves WWE and TNA, does some halfway decent videos, and people don't give him the response that he should get. Matt WWE 9v1, the same as well, and there's tons more. One of the most underrated YouTubers here on YouTube is Inside Wrestling Truth. This man does a lot of good interviews with past wrestlers and managers, and he doesn't just quite get the exposure. Um, why, I don't know. I just don't know. But then you can get a YouTuber up there who'll throw up any kind of drama video or any kind of really shit video, and you'll see him get, 4, 5, 600 views. I mean, to me, it makes no sense. Now, with all that being said, I know that I've had issues in the past. I did drama videos back in 2009, just prior to 2010. I don't do that no more. But I know the existence of that past still haunts me because I know that people are still out there undermining me, sending messages to people saying, don't watch the Iceman or whatnot. I don't care. I really don't care because the day will come that I will expose the people who they are, and I will. And nobody can stop that for the simple fact is I got proof that I had sent out to a number of different people a few months ago. So they all have this proof. So if anything ever becomes of me, they got the proof. So I don't care. They can, whatever. Doesn't really matter. I'm just here for myself and to express, wrestling in a positive way for the most part. Yeah, I've been critiquing wrestling way too much as of late, and Jamie from Facebook made a remark to me the other night, and he got me thinking, and I said to myself, maybe I'm watching too much wrestling, and maybe that's the reason why. Maybe there's just too much wrestling exposure for the WWE. I think that's probably part of the problem. He is the diehard WWE addict on YouTube. I value his opinion. He's a good friend, and he just made me think. And so, and then I was watching a video from Big Ray, part of the Can-Am Wrestling show with Andre Corbeil, Ray Hernandez, and I made a comment to him, and he made a response back, said basically, I do agree with you, but you got to accentuate the positives and not look too much into the negatives, because the positives, are the only thing we have really left today. And he's quite true. If we break down the wrestling product today and negatively criticize it, it gets to the point where, it's almost like, why are we watching it? Because if we don't like it, why do we watch it? And I do enjoy the world of professional wrestling. I know I'm spoiled from years past, and but I sort of got a change of attitude, and it was just because of something that Jamie had told me and something that Big Ray had responded back to me. And so, now, I went back after that because I started watching Monday Night Raw and I got really disgusted with it and I turned it off. Okay. But I went back and I watched the Nikki and Brie segment with Stephanie and AJ and Paige and whatnot. And then what led up to the main event. And I actually sort of enjoyed it. It was sort of funny. Because I went into it with a positive attitude. So really, with all this being said, you basically got to watch it and take it for what it is, because it is what it is. And that's the bottom line. Wrestling is what it is today. Yeah, it's more entertainment than professional wrestling. Would I like to see it go back to more professional wrestling? Yeah, of course. But I've decided now I'm cutting down on watching my wrestling. I will watch Monday Night Raws. Occasionally I'll watch Main Event. I sort of shy away from SmackDown just for the simple fact they just rehash everything on Raw. And, it's bad enough Raw rehashes everything on Raw the same night. And you just don't want to see it again on Friday Night SmackDown. And TNA Impact I love to watch. And I'm looking forward to the Ring of Honor show this weekend. And I just want to say, I just got done watching Lockdown 2005 TNA pay-per-view. Oh my God. If you guys haven't seen this, Jeff Hardy and Raven in the cage, phenomenal match. Oh my God, you guys, this was unbelievable. It ended. I mean, they actually had two tables side by side, and then a table on top of those tables. Jeff Hardy and Raven both went through those tables at the end of the match. This was a phenomenal, phenomenal match. And then the main event, Abyss and AJ Styles. Who would have thought Abyss and AJ could put on a great show? Superb. About 30 minutes of a match. I mean, it was great. It was totally, totally great. If you haven't seen Lockdown from 2005 from TNA, at least check out the last three events. The third to the end was Lethal Lockdown, which was great. And then it was Jeff Hardy and Raven, and the main event was Abyss and AJ Styles. Phenomenal. The whole show was great. Unfortunately, this was a show that the opening match, Chris Candido broke his leg, and I think he shortly died thereafter, which is one of the sad things in the world of professional wrestling, because it was an infection, and this really never should have happened. But yeah, so I'm accentuating on the positives in the world of professional wrestling. I'm also trying to accentuate on the positive here on YouTube, that people do what they want to do. They are who they are. We as individuals have to worry about who we are and not really worry about someone else. As long as they don't involve you, then, the old saying, mind your own business for the most part. And the same goes with Facebook as well. So this is the Iceman on this Wednesday. TNA Impact tonight. Watch it. It looks to be a very, very good show. And, guys, it is what it is. Peace out, everybody.